Hello students, in this video we are going to solve the questionnaire part for lesson number 4, 11th standard IT subject. So it belongs to all the streams, that is arts, commerce and science stream. So this lesson number 4 is dependent on the chapter cyber law, cyber crimes, as well as we have some case studies to study on this. So in this particular paper we are going to solve all the things. So let us start with the first question. The first question is define cyber law. So what is cyber law? Cyber law is a legislation focused behavior. It includes the software, it includes the computer hardware, internet, all the things which are related to internet in relationship with hardware, software and applications comes under cyber law. Cyber law is used for what? It is used to protect the user from the crime. All the cyber crimes like the hackers, the crackers, they keep on cracking the passwords, keep on cracking the usernames. So to protect one from them, the cyber law is being initiated. Now the next is hacking. Now hacking is a process of just taking a control, unauthorized access of someone else's PC. Okay, so hacking is generally done by the hacker. A person who hacks is known as a hacker, and gaining an unauthorized access without anyone's permission, okay, of anyone's system or a computer is called as hacking. Next is cyberbully. Now cyberbully is also called as cyber stalking. Cyberbully means what? Keeping an eye on someone, following someone. So following someone through an electronic communication, through an internet with the means of mailing, messages, या फिर any social media, and giving them a threatening message, a frightening message, a harassment message. So such type of things also come under cyber crime, that is called as cyberbully. Now the next is copyright. Now what is copyright? Basically the symbol copyright is used in a circle with a C. Now copyright is nothing but it is a patent. Okay. If you have a copyright, means you are only the one sole owner of that particular thing. You have the right to sell and publish that particular product. Okay, so copyright is nothing but a legal right which is given to the owner, to the creator, to sell and publish that particular product, software or anything. Next is software piracy. Now we already know that there are so many softwares available in the market. The softwares are created in the two manner. One is closed source and second is open source. Now the open source is available to all of them. It is free of cost. Anyone can randomly download it from internet. But in the case of closed source software, you need to pay the developer, the owner, and then only you can use those software. But still, such type of software are stolen, they are copied and they are distributed here and there. Okay, so such type of activity is called as software piracy. So software piracy is nothing but stealing the software illegally and distributing the copies of it and making your own profit is called as software piracy. Next is question number 2. Give one word for in the each following statement. Now the first is dash. It is used for authentication of security of documents. So whenever you want a security of documents, you require digital signature. Okay, so it is basically used nowadays for authentication purpose. So the right answer here will be digital signature. Okay, next is it is the barrier between two networks. So basically to protect the two networks, we use firewall which works as a barrier between two networks. Next is the method of converting the plain text into coded format. So this is nothing but encryption technique. Okay, so basically encryption technique is used to protect the code from any type of robbery or stealing. So because of that it is coded into some other language. Next is, it is a safe and responsible use of information communication technology. So the answer is cyber safety. Next is, it includes stealing of confidential and original codes. So stealing of confidential and original code is nothing but software piracy. So whatever is made by the owner, that code is stolen by someone else and it is used to make his own or her profit. Next question is question 3. Select the correct options. So the first is, dash is an area of law that deals with internet relationship. So it is nothing else than cyber law. So cyber law is only the area which deals with the internet's relationship. Now the next is an illegal act performed by a knowledgeable. So that is an hacker. Okay. So it is a hacker who is already having a knowledge of internet, the languages, the softwares, operating system. So he is doing such type of activity and he is called as hacker. The dash is presenting someone else's work with the, as your own work without his consent. So that is plagiarism. Okay. Next is, the dash refers to unauthorized intrusion into a computer network. Unauthorized access कोई लेता है, then that process is called as hacking process. Next, dash is typically carried out by email spoofing. So the crime which is carried out by email spoofing is called as phishing. Next, dash is an area of law that deals with internet's relationship. So that is nothing but cyber law. Next is, dash is stealing intellectual information. So stealing any type of information without the permission is nothing but hacking. Next, dash is illegal copying, distribution and use of software. So that is called as software piracy. Next, dash is dictated by society, culture or religion. So it is nothing but morals. Next, dash is the most consistent security model to encrypt the data. So it is SSL, that is secure socket layer. Now let us move further to state whether true or false. So the first question is, digital signature has been replaced with electronic signature to make it more technology neutral act. So nowadays we use electronic signature everywhere. So this is true. Next, every computer user must follow the do's and don'ts to live in the cyber law world. So this is exactly correct. If you want to live in a proper cyber world, you have to follow some rules and regulations, some do's and don'ts. Next, copyright violation is legal right that gives the creator sole right to publish and sell his work. So this is false because it is told copyright violation. The definition of copyright is legal right. The definition of copyright is a legal right, not copyright violation. So because of that it is false. Next, cyberbully is called as plagiarism. So this statement is false. Cyberbully is not called as plagiarism. Cyberbully is called as cyber stalking. Let us move further with MCQs. So the first MCQ with two correct option is, Information Technology Bill received the assent of President in. So the answer is, it is received to the President in August in the year of 2000. Next, the security procedures include dash and dash. So which are the security procedures? First is encryption and the second is firewall. Next, dash and dash are the cyber crimes. So basically phishing as well as software piracy, both are the cyber crimes. Let us move further with question number 6. Answer the following. So the first is firewall. So firewall is nothing but it is a security procedure which is used in various organizations to save the network, to save the PC from unauthorized access. Okay, so this is a network which is basically blocking any type of unauthorized access. So firewall is nothing but it is a security device which is kept in the network traffic, and it blocks all the unauthorized accesses. Next, list some silent features of IT Act. Now, silent features of IT Act is nothing but today we can fearlessly do any type of transactions without any fear. Then if any type of crime happens, we can register a case, we can get a justice on it because of IT Act 2000. Okay, then we can also give the digital signature for authenticated document, which is also replaced by electronic signature nowadays. The penalties and the offenses, the people, those who are doing the crime, are given very good penalties, or they are sent behind the bars. Now next is cyber safety and cyber security. Now basically cyber safety and security, we know the measures which we take. First of all, we need to see what are the things happened. We have to protect the data. Then we have to see other things related to it, like protecting the data, and after that recovering the data, investigating it. Okay, all this process comes under the cyber safety and security. Next is advantages of cyber law. So we all know that because of cyber law, nowadays we are able to do lots of things, and we can use social media without any fear. We can do the transactions, online transactions. There is secure e-commerce service between the customers and the dealers. Even the digital certificates are there. We have various security procedures to monitor the traffic. Okay, because of that there are so many advantages of cyber law. Next, list any do's and don'ts. So do's means what? You have to keep a strong password. Okay, whenever you are using, you have to keep a strong password. You have to see whether it is a verified website or not. Don'ts means what? You should not go and meet someone whom you don't know, whom you know only till social media. Okay, any type of cyberbully or any type of threatening message comes to you, you have to report to your parents. So there are so many do's and don'ts which you have to follow in on the cyber law. Next, explain the concept of ethics and morals. Now ethics are nothing but good and bad things, right or wrong things for yourself. Okay, it is limited to your own self. But in the case of moral, the things are related to ethics, like good and bad things which are related to the culture, religion and the society where you stay. After that we have two case studies. The first is Ashna received a phone call from her bank. The caller pretends to be like a bank representative, and he asks for the personal confidential data like debit card number, CV number, ATM PIN and OTP. Now is it a correct call? No, this is totally a wrong call. Then what type of call it is? It is a fake call, it is a fraud call. Okay, next, which type of crime does it depict? So this it depicts phishing. Okay, this is, no, it is not a correct call, this is a fake call. Okay, and then we have, what should Ashna do? She should report a complaint against it. And what is the full form of ATM? It is automate teller machine, and OTP is nothing but one-time password. Next is Mr. A is bullying others online by teasing and threatening, using rude and offensive language, making derogative and hateful comments. Is it ethical? No, it is not ethical. Which type of call it is? These are the threatening calls. Okay, so what type of crime it depicts? It is an cyberbully type of crime. What one should do? Again, one should do a police complaint against that call or that person. And what is cyber stalking? Cyber stalking means keeping an eye on someone and harassing them. Okay, it is also called as cyberbully. So this is all about the revision for lesson number 4 cybercrime for 11th standard IT. Thank you for watching.